What's up?
Yo,
Listen, yeah. Is it Saturday? Nah. Is it?
damn, hey, it's Saturday already?
Yeah, shit. Yeah, it's Saturday. We got to get ready for the games. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. It's
Yeah, we had to hop on today. We had to hop on today. For those of y'all who know, those of y'all who don't know, Thursday night football. We got the old Phins versus King Henry, huh?
yep. And Lamar's coming back too.
Oh, is Lamar's return game?
It's Lamar's return game, and for those that don't know, it's his homecoming because he's from South Florida. So
That's
yeah,
right. So that's why we did a Wednesday, so but we could talk about that one and get into some more things.
yeah,
But yeah, let's get into it, big dog. Let's get into it.
yeah.
Let's talk
I
about
mean,
let's
like,
talk about let's kind of recap both our games right quick. I'm gonna let you go first.
oh, okay. You want me to go first? Well, damn. Okay.
I'm gonna let
I
you
mean,
go
listen.
first.
I mean, for those who was watching last week, I think everybody knows what my prediction was. I literally was on here basically saying that Bijan has the opportunity, or he has the opportunity to break the all-time rushing record for a single game. I
Yep,
was on here saying that. I was
you
my
did say
team was
that,
in a
and I
yeah.
I I honestly I agreed with it.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know or not off the top of your head, but do you know how many carries he had and how many yards he rushed? Do you know or no?
No, I didn't watch the game. I didn't look at the stat line.
Okay, so if you would have bet this, you everybody would have been a very rich man. He had 9 carries for 25 yards. 9 carries for 25 yards. I mean, it was
I was not expecting single digits
no,
on the
I was
carries.
bro. If you would have told me he rushed for like 95 yards, I would have said, well, that's a W. To be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was, it was crazy. But like I said, I'll get into it. I'll get into the game first. Obviously, and one of the reasons why we did hop on here today is because if we would have waited till Saturday, yet tomorrow's game would have kind of overshadowed this. So that's why I
Yeah.
kind of wanted to hop on here.
Right.
Bro, it was complete. It was a shock, man. I mean, the defense played phenomenal. Now, granted, Kirk Cousins was in there, and Kirk Cousins does look washed. He does. Um, but all in all, we held Bijan into check. Defense was looking phenomenal. Jordan Brooks is an absolute dog. He is a monster. He is our linebacker. He is the leader of the linebacker room, bro. And the offense played great. The offense. Listen, what a concept! You run the first of all, they ran the ball for 30 plus times, and they ran for 130. So Tua throws for 26. He has 26 passing attempts, and you
Mhm.
rush for 31. And the O line was blocking. What a
Yeah.
concept! Look what happened.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So Tua was 20 for 26, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks, I think 210 yards, somewhere around there. He had best game of the season so far. But the running game, we used Ollie Gordon 10 plus times, bro.
What a concept, bro.
Right? What a concept.
Could
Like,
you imagine?
I know, right? Holy shit. Like, I'm like,
What's,
so
what's
I'm
crazy?
watching
What's
this.
crazy is that you're saying that the Miami Dolphins outrushed Bijan
Yeah.
Robinson.
Yeah. No, they did. They did. They outrushed them. They outcoached them, which I'm going to get on I'm gonna touch on Mike McDaniel in a little bit. But no, bro, listen, that was a beautiful game from just all aspects. Again, shocker of the week. I did
Yeah.
not expect that. I really thought it was gonna be a blowout, but it shows you what you could do when you could protect and when you have a commitment to the run game. Look what Tua did. You
We've been
know,
saying that for how long?
I've been saying it. Me and you've been saying it damn near since we met. Since we knew each other. But for people listening, we've been saying it ever since we started this channel. And
Yeah.
no, listen, offensively, defensively, special teams, it was a thing of beauty. It was a thing of beauty. I mean, they were up, bro. They were up like 30. I think it was like 30-3 with a lot of time left in the third quarter. The game was over. The game was over. Yeah, no. And if for those who were watching, I don't know if you were catching it on the broadcast. Kevin Harlan, which is my favorite guy that calls a game. I just love, his passion and all that. Waddle scores to make it 23-3, like a 40-yard pass, and he's like, "What is going on? What is going on?" Oh my God! Because it's true. You're watching the Dolphins week in and week. If you are watching the Dolphins week in and week out, and you saw that, you're like, "What is going on?" And it kind of pisses me off a little bit because why didn't they do this in the beginning? Why did it take 7 to 8 weeks to do drastic measures?
Right.
You know, again, from the game standpoint, everything was perfect. Now, segueing into all this is a couple of things. Is Mike McDaniel going to keep doing this? You know what I mean? There you go. Is Mike McDaniel, is he turning the tide? Now, me personally,
great question.
Me personally, I don't believe it. I mean, the sun shines on every dog's ass, you know, once in a while, or you know.
Do you think it's because his
or whatever they say?
His feet are to the fire? You think that's why?
Is say that again? Is his feet to the fire?
You think? I'm saying you think that's why he coached the way he did because maybe he's feeling the pressure a little bit.
No. Maybe. Hell yeah. Of course he's feeling the pressure.
I don't know because every time I see something about McYayo, it's like your owner is sticking up for him. So that's why I don't think he's on a hot seat, but he's feeling some pressure from the fans.
No, listen, and that's valid. The fact that you did bring that up, it is valid because at this point, if he was 1-6 and didn't get fired, and that travesty that happened the previous week against the Browns, and then you don't get fired, it makes you think. And I've been on this show.
We discussed that.
But bro, of course he's feeling the pressure, bro. There was a lot of changes that he did. Look, I'm gonna name some of the changes that he did. That's like, whoa. A lot of the snaps he used 6 offensive linemen, which is like, hello.
That is what we call in the football world protection.
Exactly, especially with a quarterback that is not the most mobile, that is not the tallest, and a quarterback that has suffered head injuries like Tua. That's something that should have been done a long time ago.
And a quarterback that's got one eye.
Oh, one eye too.
Yo, what happened, bro? I was watching watching NFL Game Day, and they were showing the highlights or whatever, and they would talk. They briefly talked about the eye, and I seen it, and I was like, "Yo, what's up with his eye?"
Yeah, he said. I mean, and we'll touch on that a little bit, but what he woke up with like an infection or something. It's like something happened to his eye. It wasn't because
of eye or some shit.
Yeah, it was like a sty, or I don't know. Maybe it was pink eye. Maybe one of his kids farted on his pillow. I don't know.
Damn. Maybe I think he was babysitting one of Tyreek Hill's kids, bro. And
you know. Well, yeah, Tyreek Hill. He can't. Right now he's still trying to walk and shit. So Tua was probably.
He was helping her brother out. He was watching his kids.
And all of a sudden he gets pink eye in the morning. But
he gets pink eye.
Yeah, one eye Tua. I'm gonna touch on that, but back to Mike McYayo, as they call him.
McYayo,
or as we call him.
Yes.
He outcoached Raheem Morris, or I think his name's Raheem Morris. He used 6 offensive linemen. He ran the ball 30 plus times. And another little fun fact: the offensive coordinator Frank Smith came from the booth down to the sideline, and that might not seem like a big deal. But for people who have played football, it is a big deal because you have the OC there. The wide receivers, the running backs, the offensive linemen and the quarterback can actually communicate face to face.
Yeah, they can tell you. They can tell you as soon as they come off. They can tell you what they're seeing.
Right. I mean, I've always been a big believer in coordinators should be on the sideline.
Agreed.
I think that should be the case 100%. But that was, and you could tell Mike McDaniel in his press conferences, I mean, he's still
I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, me either. He's still doing that shit, but he's not playing around as much. He's not doing these little nerdy jokes as much. It looks like he's trying to, and again, hats off to him because he's got to do something. He's got to do something to save his job.
Right.
But if Mike McDaniel can coach like that, and if he can have that same philosophy, bro, we out physical the Atlanta Falcons. We out physical the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah. If Mike McDaniel can keep doing that, this team should have been a playoff team.
Right.
But I still don't trust homeboy I just don't trust him to do that week in and week out. I just don't.
You guys are what, 2-6?
2-6. Yeah, we're 2-6.
Yeah,
we got the Ravens. We're all
a tough hill to climb.
Of course, yeah. This is the second straight year where we started 2-6, and last year we actually won enough games, and we had a shot at making the playoff the last game of the season. But you can't put yourself in that predicament.
Yeah,
if Mike McDaniel coached this way, like if he coached on Sunday throughout the whole season, shit, we might be sitting at 4-4 at worst.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful coaching performance. It was a beautiful performance, but I just, I don't trust him. So, again, Fin fans, enjoy the win 100% because that was pure domination. Again, the fact that they stopped Bijan Robinson like that, wow.
Yeah.
And he fumbled, and we forced a fumble on him, So, again, it was a great win, but the $1 million question or whatever left millions of dollars he has on his contract, that the $27 million or whatever buyout they got to do, that's the question. Can he keep it up? And we're gonna see on Thursday. Plain and simple. But Tua with his one eye, everybody on Twitter saying, "Well, shit, we'll just wear a visor or wear a patch the whole season."
That was the first time, like in his career, that he's ever worn a visor, right?
Yeah, he said that, and he's like, yeah, the boys in the locker room think it's it's swagged out, so I'm gonna keep it. And bottom line, I mean, again, I know we can have fun with this, and keep the patch on so you can play better. But listen, that didn't change anything. What changed was the protection. What changed was the coaching, the coaching performance by Mike McDaniel, and the commitment to the run game. That's what changed. Tua shit a couple years ago, he was doing this left and right. Dropping 4 touchdowns, throwing how he threw a 70% completion percentage, no interceptions. He was doing that left and right. If they can keep that up, then they got a shot. I don't see it. I really don't.
Yeah. Like I said, it's you can't count them out, but at the same time too, you can take a step back and you can say, "Damn, that shit's gonna be hard."
No, you mean like count them out for the season? Oh no, I mean look,
you gotta win. You probably got to win out.
No, well, you could probably afford one more loss, maybe 2. It's just no. Look, bro. If you're a Dolphin fan out there and you're listening to this, just enjoy the win and take it week by week. Yeah. That's it. Don't think that this team is gonna go on a run. Don't think that this team is gonna. No, just let's see what happens tomorrow. If Mike McDaniel does what he does tomorrow, what he did a couple days ago on Sunday, okay. You take it a week at a time, but like I said, just fans enjoy the win because it was a phenomenal win. It probably was the best win. Shit, it's got to be the best win since 2023. In the year that we took off. So again, Mike McDaniel, good job, but keep fucking doing it. And you're still on double secret probation with me. You're not. You haven't proven. You can't. He hasn't proven a damn thing. He still hasn't proven.
Yeah. Well, what he's proven, which I feel like he's already proven, is that he can do it. It's just the consistency, and sometimes the big games is when it's like he resorts back to his old ways.
Yeah, I don't even know if he has the ability that he can do it, to be honest. I think he could do it for a game. But again, you might be right. The ability might be there for him to lock in. But listen, it goes to show you when somebody's ass is on the line, when somebody's job is on the line, look at the shit they do to turn that bitch around.
Every time, bro.
It happens every time. And it sucks that he didn't do this to begin with. And it's not that hard. Keep using the 6 offensive linemen at times. Keep running the ball. Now the protection, that is more of a personnel thing. But again, the 6-0 lineman, that helps. The 6-0 lineman helps.
The scheme.
So, yeah, the scheme, all that,
Yep.
it definitely helps. So, again, man, great win. I was completely shocked. It was, I didn't know what I was watching.
Right.
But let's see if we can keep it up. You know, obviously we'll touch on our predictions for tomorrow. Tua, keep your patch on, and and yeah, man. No, I mean that's like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. Let's see if we can keep it up. Tomorrow's a big test.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Tomorrow's gonna be a big test. We'll touch on that here in a minute, but yeah, bro. I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, so we got into the good. I guess it's time to get into the bad.
And look, we're the week before we were 2-0.
2-2. Yeah,
2 for 2. This week we were both from
2. We're 0 for 2. Yeah, that's yeah, bro. Listen, and that's the NFL. A lot of people, yeah, bro, and especially professional football. Like a lot of people were saying, "Oh my God, what's going on, bro?" And I tell them, it's the NFL. You just know. Excuse me. The Jets dropped 39 on the Bengals. Now, the Bengals ain't nothing to write home about on defense, but the Jets scoring 39, and look, they did that. I mean,
right.
But and the Cowboys game kind of shocked me too. Obviously, we're gonna let you dive into it, and because I wasn't as shocked. Yeah, I wasn't my bad for cutting. I wasn't as shocked, but I expected a different outcome. But go ahead.
Well, you did have us losing. I would say that.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So I was 1 for 1.
That's right. I just thought about it. So you just had us losing. Yeah. But you had it a lot closer than that. I think everybody had it a lot closer than that. And what ended up happening is every question mark that the Dallas Cowboys had coming into the season came to fruition in that game. That one single game, every single question mark, the question mark of the head coach, question mark of the receiving crew and Dak Prescott, the big question mark of this defense, it all was exposed against the Denver Broncos. Listen, this defense is a hell of a fucking defense, dude. They lead the league in pass rush and they lead the league in sacks. And it showed up. It showed up. But the thing about it is I've said this plenty of times. Our defense is ass. And it's not going to change. It's not going to change. Not one player can change it. It is what it is. And the only way to win games is I've said this plenty of times. We got to score 40.
Yeah.
We got to score 40. But when you got a defense like this defense that they had, we couldn't get the run game going. On top of that, too, the Coach Schottenheimer got out coached. He got out coached.
Yeah. No, and we touched on how well coached Denver is as well. He got out coached. It wasn't good, but
Nah, man. And then also too the scheme. I from the very first drive, when the first drive ended, I was already like, oh no, because I saw it. I saw what the scheme was. Coach Schottenheimer had in this offense. The scheme for this offense was because they knew of the firepower that we have on wide receivers. The scheme was Javonte Williams return game. That's what the scheme was, and it didn't work. They wanted to get that dude going. They wanted what Tony Pollard. Not Tony Pollard. What Rico Dowdle did to us in Carolina is what Coach Schottenheimer wanted Javonte Williams to do to Denver.
Yeah,
and they shut that shit up. They shut that shit up quick. And when that happened, Shotty didn't know how to adjust. He didn't know how to adjust, and we were playing from behind the sticks. We were playing from behind pretty fucking quick. And this defense is not built for that at all.
No, hell no. And you guys came out great. It was a pick to begin with. And you guys were even driving on that drive. And yeah, bro, it kind of just all went downhill from there. Now you got it down to 14-10 I know that. But after that, man, it was just it just wasn't good. And it goes to your point. If you're gonna rely on a team to score 40+ points, you're done.
Yeah, because now what you're just to score 40 in this league, you got to be perfect.
You got to be perfect, dog. You got to be. I mean, you have to be the 07 Patriots, and even that 07 Patriots team had a great defense. You know,
right? So at any point in time, the offense goes 3 and out or can't get it done, we're fucked.
Yeah. No,
and that's what happened. It was a complete debacle. I mean, hats off to Denver, man. That defense is crazy. But also to my point about the adjustments, the run game didn't work, right? You still have CD Lamb and you still have George Pickens, right?
George Pickens, yep.
You still got them dudes. You on their end, on their corners, right? Pat Surtain got injured pretty early, and then he was out to complete second half.
Yeah, he's also out the next 4 games. By the way, he's on IR.
So he was out the whole second half. They didn't go attack that side. On top of that, the other cornerback has the most offensive passes interference or defensive pass interference in the league. And you don't go attack that guy? He had 2 or 3 on one drive against us. And you don't go keep attacking that? Like, come on, man. Yeah. And they just kept trying to feed Javonte. And after that, the offense just became a one-trick pony, and you already know how that works.
Yeah. No, and Dak threw, I think I saw a pick before half. But at that point, it's not that Dak played bad. It's that when you got to keep doing that, and then you start pressing. Dak Prescott starts pressing.
Yeah.
And with a defense like that, they're bound to get some picks. You know, they're bound to. They're bound to.
And the first pick, CD Lamb took credit for that one. And the reason, and I didn't like that, but then I went back and I looked at it and I said, I see why. Because the route that he ran, he was supposed to stop. He was supposed to stop and turn around, right? But what he did was he looked past the defender and saw a hole right there. So he kind of stopped and then he went.
Right.
The ball was already out of Dak's hands. He had already thrown it. So he ran past the defender and sat in that hole. The ball was already out, hit the defender right in the hands.
Yeah. No,
so,
in this league
later on in the game, that's what you were saying. You know, when you start pressing, that shit happens.
Yeah, no, that's just gonna happen. And it's like you said, it was a week where the offense didn't have it, or with a combination of Shadi wasn't, he was kind of getting done up as a coach. So when that happens, you need your defense to help a little bit, and there was no helping.
Bro, listen, look, this is the Dallas Cowboys defense right now.
Well, I mean, shit, it's like your boy said last week. Hey, at least we're top 32,
But that's the thing. We're not anymore. Now we're 33. We fell out of being top 32.
Yeah, man.
It's bad, man. It's and I said this. I said this in my TikTok. For those of y'all who don't know, go follow me on TikTok. It's at Paulie P on TikTok. I do daily Cowboys talks on there. Listen, I can't just blame Matt Eberflus anymore because he doesn't have the personnel to do shit.
Yeah. No,
it drives me nuts. You have these dudes not knowing assignments. They don't know where they're supposed to be. I've never seen wide receivers as open as I did against this team. They may, again, this 2025 Dallas Cowboys football team, their defense makes mid quarterbacks look like all pros.
Yeah. Russell Wilson,
Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Bryce Young.
Yeah. Bro, it's bad. And this week I was holding, out a little bit of hope, and bro. It's not the move. And unfortunately, I know we were texting back and forth a little bit. You're like, oh, that's it. The season's over. Obviously, emotions are a little high when you're watching a game. But
Yeah.
I tend to agree. If this defense can't get it together at all, and by the way, I saw Jerry Jones. Did he come out and say that changes are unlikely? So if that's the case, yeah, the season is gonna be you might win, 7 games because your offense is so potent, or maybe 8. But in the grand scheme of things, you ain't going nowhere with that defense. It sucks.
Well,
It really is a shame. It's a shame to kind of ruin.
The thing is, we in order to make a wild card game, right? And I'm gonna say something here really quick after this, because this would just be Dallas Cowboys fucking luck. We have to win at least 7 of the next 9 games, right? That includes the Eagles are in there, the Chargers, the Chiefs. There's someone else in there, right?
The Redskins again, right? Even though they're reeling.
Right. We played them again. We play the Giants again.
Okay.
But our next 2 games are Arizona and the Raiders, both winnable games, right? So, and then we go into a bye week, so we can go into the bye 5-4-1. After the bye is when shit starts getting really tough.
Yeah.
But let's just say we squeak by, right? Let's just say we make it. I guarantee you what's going to happen is that we're going to have to play Green Bay.
Again? Damn.
We're going to have to play Green Bay week 1 at Green Bay. And that's going to be Michael Parsons, fucking.
That's when he's going to tee off. That's when he's going to tee off. And if that does happen, because, you guys kept him in check, but guess what? Now there's film on that. And you don't think Mike is going to study that shit, and he's not going to find ways to.
And that's just my, obviously, is my opinion, my prediction on if we got to get there, bro. And like I told you, I think the season's over just because even if we fucking get there, what is this defense going to do?
Yeah, no. Again, they need. Okay, like my squad, last week, it looks like they're turning a corner on defense, because they played a hell of a game. So you guys, even if they turn a corner like that, do you still have the personnel? Do you still have, you know what I mean? Like,
listen, we gotta get to the corner to turn it. We're looking. I'm looking down a long ass hallway, and I see the corner before I can even turn it.
You got to put the blinker on first. Yeah.
And then, I mean, this team right now is nowhere. And even if we had Michael Parsons, wouldn't be enough.
No, you guys would be not the worst, but probably
it wouldn't be enough, bro. It wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, no. In all 3 phases of the game, your defense, it struggles a lot, and it's bad. Bro, it's a shame. It's a shame because when you got GP3, and CeeDee Lamb, and then you got Jake Ferguson, and then you got Javonte Williams. The O-line is, is formidable.
Yeah.
That's a shame, bro. It really is.
It is. And this is the curse of the modern day Dallas Cowboys. It's always been one or the other. It's always been something. Whether you have a great offense and a manageable defense, or a great defense and a manageable offense. Yeah. Now you got a shitty fucking coaching staff, right? It's never like Jerry Jones, ever since Jimmy Johnson, has never
put together
a complete football team from coaching staff to player.
Right.
He's never done it. He's had either or.
Right. No. I mean, I thought like in 2021 and I think 2023, you guys had like a very, as close as complete, but yeah, in 2023, again, you might have a little bit of all the components, and then you fucking lay an egg, in the playoffs. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. They can't put it together.
They can't put it together. It is what it is, bro. That's kind of my 2 cents on the game. Every question mark that we had about the Dallas Cowboys, it came true. In one game, it came true.
No, and also to the offense, I've heard people say, "Oh, maybe that offense is not as potent as it is," And it's like, my thing is, I think they are. The problem is that you cannot go out and score 40 points every week. You can't do that.
That's the expectation.
Yeah, well, no, it not only is the expectation, now it's like, that's the only way we're going to fucking win.
That's the only way. Yeah, exactly.
And that you are getting nowhere very fast if you have to rely on your team scoring 40 points. And not in this league.
Right.
This is not going to happen.
Yep.
So, but hey, man.
That's my 2 cents.
So, no. And, you guys got the Cardinals next. So, let's see what happens.
Yeah, we got the Cardinals. We'll get into that in a minute. Let's talk about your game tomorrow. The reason why we're here today.
Yeah. One of them. Obviously, I wanted to get talk about the Falcons game, but the Phins game, man. Whew, now. See, it's like, damn, these motherfuckers gonna make me hope, aren't they? They're gonna make me start hoping again. Damn it, Jesus Christ, God. I mean, look.
That's what this game does.
Yes, I know, especially with my damn squad. But look, bro, it's Thursday night. We're at home. My expectations for this game, I think that that defense is not good. That Ravens defense is not good.
Oh man, I think they're bad.
They're bad. I think that we are going to kind of do. I think that we have a chance to do very similar things like we did with the Atlanta Falcons. I do.
Okay.
But man, I think I'm gonna predict this because I don't want that hope. I think the Ravens are gonna win, bro. I really do. I think Lamar's gonna come back. And I think he's gonna have a good showing. And the thing is, they're getting a lot of key players back as well on defense. Okay. The Ravens. So I think the Ravens do win, but I will say this: go out and show me that you're not gonna get your ass kicked. I'm not expecting that.
Keep it a game, is what you're saying.
Keep it a game. Keep it more than a game. That I'm not expecting. If you guys can keep this respectable, okay, I'm cool with it. But as of right now, maybe my predictions might change come Saturday come Saturday. The game's tomorrow. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Sorry, it's been a long day. Or maybe my predictions will change once I see like who's inactive and who's not come tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Up until game time. But as of right now, look, man, I think that as long as if we can run the rock, if we can run the rock the way we did, and I think if we can do what we did on Sat or keep that philosophy up, I believe that we win the game. I really do. The problem why I'm picking against them is I cannot trust Mike McDaniel to do that again. No, bro. After you show me 7 straight weeks of bullshit and ass, as Shady McCoy likes to say, just because of 1 week, I'm supposed to pick you against the Ravens, even though that they're reeling. But I'm supposed to pick you, which had a good win last week, by the way. I'm supposed to pick you. Yeah, they beat the Bears. I mean, it was without Lamar Jackson. It was a good win. That's a good win.
The Bears have been on a little roll there.
Yeah. No, that's a good win. So now you expect me to just Thursday night football, prime time, Lamar's coming back. You expect me to pick y'all? No. Hell no. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But with that being said, like I said, if they had that same philosophy and Mike McDaniel sticks with it and implements it against this defense, I think they have a very good shot to win. No, I'm not. I can't go there. But I want it to be a respectable game. It should be a respectable game, and let's see if One-Eye Tua, can do it again. I mean, he
What's up, Matt? Appreciate you stopping by on a Wednesday, homie.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely do, man. But hey, I think it was your boy Matt, the one that said, "Hey, at least we're 32nd ranked defense." I think he's the one that had the joke.
Yeah, Matt. We're not longer. Our defense ain't 32, bro. Out of 32, we're 33 out of 32.
33, man.
We hopped on today just because the Dolphins are playing Thursday night football tomorrow, and we didn't want to, kind of be behind and
I also wanted to break down the game on Sunday, because let's just say, like, after the Ravens Dolphins play, that game is in the, nobody's gonna care about that Falcons game. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, no, that's why we're on here now. But yeah, man, just to get back to the Thursday night game, that's how I feel about it. I just, now it's like, okay, what can we do now that you showed me? And let me tell you, bro, the Atlanta Falcons had the #1 ranked passing defense.
I heard that afterwards, and Tua still threw what on him?
Tua put it on him, but a lot of it had to do because the linebackers were being sucked in. Pause. The linebackers were being sucked into the defense, and that was allowing Tua, and with the protection, was allowing Tua to. And I'm sorry, you give Tua protection, and the linebackers, and you commit to the run game, and the linebackers get sucked in, Tua's gonna slice and dice you up, bro. He really is. You know, so. We were able to do that against that defense because the run game. And it's I mean, I know I'm running my head against a brick wall, but if we, again, that was the #1 passing defense, and look what Tua was able to do. If we, like I said, we could do it tomorrow, I think we have a real good shot of winning. I guess bottom line, it comes down to I'm not trusting Mike McDaniel. I'm not trusting that fool, not one bit. Now you start reeling off 2, 3, 4 wins, okay, then we can have a conversation. Right. But until then, I think the Ravens are gonna. I just feel like this is like a get right game for them too, and not because of the. It's just because Lamar's back Thursday night. Dolphins are still who they are. So, but if I had to make a prediction, I think we'll put some points on them. I think it'll be somewhere along the lines like 34-24. I think Lamar being back is probably gonna do some damage with his legs, and 34-24 is kind of what I would say. Gotcha. Well, maybe probably 21-28 probably sounds a little better, but do you got the Phins winning or losing, or what you got on this one?
I'm gonna say I agree with everything that you're saying. I really do agree with that. This feels like a get back game for Lamar.
I think so.
And I think that team is also a team that at any point in time can take off.
And I feel that same way. They're not your regular 1-5 or 2-5.
Yeah,
team. They're just not.
No, they're not. They're not. And it being a get back game, or that feeling of it being a get back game, that feeling of this is a homecoming for Lamar, being from South Florida. He's just gonna be feeling himself. Could be a trap game for y'all because
I don't know.
You guys are feeling pretty good.
I don't know if at this point it'll be a trap game because we're not that good of enough team to have trap games. You know what I mean? Like,
right, but I mean, you got to understand. They're probably playing this off as hey, listen, they're what, 2-5 now. They're not any better than we are. The head coach banter, right? I just feel like, I don't know. I just have this feeling that Baltimore is going to want it more than you guys are. But that being said, you guys have the firepower on both sides of the ball to get that shit done. And their defense has been struggling.
Yeah. No, it has. So, I mean, they did play good last week. That was, they kind of played better. But anyways, like you were saying.
But the key for you guys is a fast start.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it's a fast start. I think, we can't allow this team to, like Derrick Henry cannot get going. If he gets going, it's over.
It's done.
It is over. It is done, son. It will be.
And Derrick Henry is not Bijan Robinson.
No, he's not. He's not. Because he's going to come at. He's going to keep coming at you.
Yes.
Bijan Robinson.
That's a freight train coming at you.
He is. And Bijan Robinson, I think he's more. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Bijan Robinson is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But he's more of a like rhythm kind of back. Yeah. Derrick Henry, he could be off for 2 quarters and bam, just you up. You know,
he could be off for 3 quarters.
Right. Yeah. He could be off for 3.5 quarters, and those last 7 minutes, you're fucked.
He rushes for 200 yards in 7 minutes.
Right. No, 100%, bro. So Yeah, no. So you got. I mean,
I'll
what?
pick I'll pick
give me a
them
score.
winning. I got them winning, but I think it's going to be a higher score than what you got it. I think it's going to be a 34-31 type deal.
Okay.
I think you guys are going to get in the 30s because I think that, Tua's kind of found a rhythm. McYayo has found a rhythm with packages. And this running back room that you guys have has found a rhythm. So I think it's going to give that defense in the very beginning. It's going to give them it's going to give them some shit. But I think Lamar and Henry is going to give your defense some shit, and I just think that it's going to be an offensive game.
Yeah, no, and by the way, speaking of the run game, bro, Jalen Wright got into the action. 27-10 Ravens. Yeah. Oof. Well,
And Matt's got a 27-10 Ravens.
if that happens, then we're right back to fire everybody. This is a disgrace. We're right back. We're right back here. Like fuck everybody. That's it. Everybody gotta go, Yeah. If it's 27-10 and it's like, dog, come on, man. You fooled me for 1 week and that was it. But bro, Jalen Wright had some carries, bro, which he hasn't at all. Jalen Wright.
Which I don't know why. I mean, you got fucking running backs, bro. Use all three. Like, come on.
Now, Jalen Wright, to I guess McYayo's defense, he was hurt in the beginning. Of the season.
Okay.
But still, he's been already active for a couple of weeks. So Ollie Gordon getting 10 plus carries, Jalen Wright getting maybe like 5 to 10, and then Achane getting like another 10 to 15. Bro, that's the recipe right there, bro.
That's the recipe. Exactly.
The recipe, bro. Exactly. And also, too, Ollie Gordon was on the field while we were doing some pass plays. So it wasn't all telegraphing. I'm telling you, Mike McDaniel, you would have never recognized that. If you would have just saw him for the first time, you'd have said, damn, he's a good fucking coach.
Right.
And no penalties.
Well, and that when you can run the ball like that, everyone knows
everything.
It keeps the defense true.
Keeps them honest, and it opens everything.
Linebackers can't cheat out. Safeties can't cheat in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it keeps the defense 100%. True.
That is the key. To me, that has always been the key, man. Protection and running the ball. That opens up the quarterback. That opens up another element. When you ain't got none of that, then you're asking Tua to do too much. And now at times he's done it, but this year he's not. Like, you just could tell he's just not doing it this year. And he's not going to. So we both got dubs. I mean, I'm sorry, dubs for the Ravens, L's for the loss. So but hey, man, look, let's just see if we can keep it respectable. Let's see if we can get the win. If we can get the win, you're back to 3-6. You're still in a very deep hole, but at least it makes it exciting a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It makes it a little bit more like, okay, shit. It's just been so depressing. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. So
bro. So I guess we play the Ravens Monday Night Football. We play them at home. I mean, the Cardinals. Yeah, Monday Night Football. The Cardinals at home. Here's the thing: Kyler Murray has never lost in AT&T Stadium. Now I say that because he's never lost. He's from Austin. He played in the state championship game, high school state championship game, won that. In Oklahoma, when he played in Oklahoma, whatever game it was, he won that one. And recently, he's beaten us. So Kyler Murray feels really fucking good coming into AT&T Stadium, bro. And again, another mid quarterback that this defense is going to make look all fucking pro. They just are, and he's mobile. He doesn't even need to throw the ball.
Yeah, he's extremely mobile. Extremely mobile.
I will say this: I haven't watched or know much about Arizona this season. I don't know what their defense looks like. I don't know. I will say this: Dallas at home this season is when we scored 40. We haven't done it on the road.
Yeah, no, and that makes sense. Obviously home field advantage.
Right. So, I mean, me not knowing much about Arizona, I'm just gonna go based off the premise of it's fucking Arizona. Um, I think Eberflus might scheme some shit. I don't fucking like. I can't trust his defense.
Right? No, you
But
can't.
what I do trust is I do trust that this fucking offense is pissed. I do trust that Dak is pissed. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens are fucking pissed. Javonte Williams is pissed. So I think this is gonna be their get right game. So I'm gonna make a prediction. And this is just based off the offense. I'm gonna say we win it 42 to 30.
Damn. Woo. Shit. Okay. You know you have to do that, right? We just talked about. We just spent about a good 45 minutes talking about how you got to do that for the Dallas Cowboys to win. For 42-30, that's yeah. Now I think you guys win. I actually think you guys win pretty handily, to be honest. I think you know what you guys are, bro. You guys are the classic Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
You guys are our classic that. Now I know the defense more times than not doesn't show up. Shit, I don't think they've ever showed up in a game this year, other than that Commanders game.
I mean, they played pretty good against the very week one Philly.
Week one they played okay. No, they did play pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, in retrospect of actually showing up.
Yeah, no, and then the Jets, but come on. You know. So I think you guys win this shit pretty handily. I think like everything you said, you're gonna be at home. They're not happy about how that game ended in Denver. Dak is Dak's gonna be gonna get it right. He's gonna get it right with his two receivers. He's got Javonte Williams back there. I think who's the one that's good? Is it Jekyll or Mr. Hyde? Is Doc? I don't know which one's good or one of the one's bad.
Mr. Hyde
is the Hyde. He's Hyde. No, I think Dr. Jekyll is the one that shows up. Mr. Hyde, right? Mr. Hyde is the one that I guess hides. So I think you guys are Dr. Jekyll. If I'm right, anybody who's a big fan of them, please let me know. But I think you guys are Dr. Jekyll this week. I think you guys come out. And you guys win pretty good. I think it's gonna be like a 34-10 game or 34-17 because I think the defense will give up some busted plays and some busted coverages and Kyler Murray will probably run for like a good 50 yard on one play, But somewhere along the lines, 34-17, 34-20. And again, I think they score probably like when it's over, like a touchdown or two. So I think you guys are gonna you need to as well. I mean, you guys need this win.
No, and I was about to touch base on that too. Like like these next two games are must wins. If we lose any one of these next two, it's
really over. Then it's really over.
Then it's really over.
Yep.
But I think us being at home is a huge advantage. And like I said, they put up a graphic and it was like the points scored at home versus the points scored away. It's like we score like 40 point something, average at home, and then away is 24 points.
Which is still good. Still not bad.
It's still good if you had a fucking defense.
But it's not 40 points where you don't have to rely on the defense. Defense,
right. Defense, no mames. That's right, bro. No mames, no valen verga. This defense sucks.
Yeah, man. 38-35 Cowboys. Oh shit!
Damn, you got it that close, Matt. Shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think you guys are gonna put it on them pretty good.
I hope so, bro. I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, but we'll see. Again, we got tomorrow. We got the Phins. Let's see what's up with that, and then we got to wait all the way till Monday to find out about the Cowboys. But yeah, brother. Like I said, man, I wanted to hop on here to kind of touch on the Falcons. And by the way, I appreciate you because I know during the week it's hard as hell. Yeah. I know it's really hard, so I do appreciate that. I did want to come out and kind of, celebrate a little bit, over that Phins win. And I wanted to definitely touch on it. I didn't want it to kind of get through the weeds and after this Ravens game. But
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's see. It's gonna be the day before Halloween in Miami tomorrow against the Ravens, and you know, I it's not Halloween, but I remember the last time I think the Dolphins played on Halloween I was at that game. It was 2013. 2013. That
Damn.
was about 12 years ago, and that was the first time that a game ended in overtime, if I'm not mistaken, on a safety. Cameron Wake, the Dolphins legend.
Shit.
Yeah, and they were playing Andy Dalton, and that was when Andy Dalton was, and you know,
That's
I
when
guess
he was the Red Rocket.
the Red Rocket, and the Dolphins pulled it out in overtime, and it was the first. I want to say it was the first time that a game ended on a safety. Cam Wake, the Dolphins legend. So, hey man, let's see if we, you know, I know it ain't Halloween, but it's damn near. It probably will be Halloween when the game's over, right? Because it'll almost be 12 o'clock. So
Yeah.
so let's see if we can get a repeat of that. And yeah, brother, I think that's all I got, at least for a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's enough talk for the Wednesday. Yeah, let's see, brother. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. No, I'm intrigued. Tomorrow. I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna lie. From what I saw last week, I'm intrigued. I'm definitely not just about it. So let's see if Mick Yayo can get it together. And you know, one eye Tua.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely intrigued too. I don't get to see much Dolphins games down here, so it's gonna be Thursday night football. Obviously, I get to watch it. So
yep.
Let's see what happens. Hopefully, you know, it isn't a get back game for Lamar, and hopefully, you know, you guys can pull it out, and then Dolphins to the Super Bowl.
I would. You got it, baby. Super Bowl. But hey, listen.
Hey, just win, baby. Just win.
Just win, baby. You never know. Super Bowl, baby. Here we come. We're so back. We're so back, bro. Let's go. But listen, I don't know if we're gonna be able to hop in here on Saturday just because we got the Canes played noon my time and 11 my cousin's time.
My time, yeah.
We're gonna try to hop on here. We're gonna try to hop in here like maybe like at 9:45.
If we do make it a Saturday, if we do make it to Saturday, it's going to be an earlier one because the Canes play at noon and then 11 time here and then here the Longhorns play at the same time. Longhorns play as well. We play Vanderbilt.
Longhorns play at 11. So and you know we'll if we're able to hop on here, we'll recap what happened Thursday and then we'll kind of just touch on the rest I guess. But like I said, man, we I appreciate that we were able to get it done. This was kind of for me. I guess I'm the needy one. So, but yeah, man, we got it done, and I appreciate everybody out there watching. And let's see, man, let's go Phins, man. Let's make it 2 in a row. That means it's a winning streak, Dolphins. That's what that means.
I mean, technically, that is what it means.
That's what it means. A winning streak. So let's try to get this done, bro. But with that being said, I got no more to add. I don't know.
I got nothing else, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Appreciate y'all watching. Again, like, subscribe, and y'all hit that notification bell, all that jazz. Y'all do it, and then let's see. We see y'all Saturday. But that's all I got down here.
That's right. Fins up, baby.
All right, we'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one.
Catch y'all.